Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It is Friday and I'm going to do all the star signs. I'm going to look into your energies individually. Normally the story does kind of come in with each other, coincide with each other's stories. We're going to start with Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus. Let's have a look. I feel we're looking into what's going on this weekend. What's your energy looking like this weekend, Taurus? I'm using the Psychic Tarot. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards from the Psychic Tarot. And then I shall get a card from the Journey of Love. Taurus, let's have a look at your weekend energy. What's on the cards for Taurus this weekend, please? The 3rd Eye Chakra. Harmony. And passion ignited. Taurus, this weekend you're going to be seeing some truths, and you're going to see this truth in the eyes of another. A feminine energy coming through for you, Taurus, as in you being the feminine. There's a masculine energy coming towards you. It's beautiful, it's imprinting, and it's through the eyes. With the 3rd eye here, well, obviously it speaks for itself, a 3rd eye. And then I have the Harmony card, which is the lovers, and I have a male and a female here who have their one palm. The feminine has her, she has her left hand up and is pressing that against the masculine's right hand, right palm. Their palms are together, the left and right. Interesting. I feel the energy of somebody has left, and that was the right thing to do. I feel like this masculine has left a situation. He can now look this feminine in the eyes, where I feel before maybe that was a struggle. There's it's like they're making a vow to each other, a solemn promise. And then we have passion ignited, the Ace of Wands. The masculine here, his heart area, even though I can only see him from a side perspective, his chest area is aglow with green. And in the card of Passion Ignited, there's a feminine here. There's a circle surrounding her 3rd eye area, all the way. It starts at the 3rd eye, the circle, and it goes all the way through her heart. And her heart is a flame. And then just underneath the circle, attached to the heart, is like a half a green orb. Let's read these cards, Taurus. I wasn't actually going to read the cards for the Psychic Tarot, but it's like we're changing course. The numbers here are 661. The 3rd Eye Chakra. This is the most often talked about of all the chakras, and clairvoyance, inner seeing, intuition, and higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center. Found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose, it works closely with the throat and crown chakras and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. To balance the 3rd eye chakra, I recommend that you practice walking meditations, breath work, yoga, tai chi, visualizations, and color therapy. Don't just focus on this one chakra as part of your development, as it's important to remember that they should all be in balance in order to work in unison and harmony. Well, let's go to the Harmony card here. It says Harmony, card number 6. This card signifies the possibility that a deep spiritual initiation, partnership or union is taking place at this time, or is manifesting for the future. This doesn't always necessarily, can we get the words out? This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business related. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-to-one. They can be forged with a group, an organisation, a pet, or even an incident or situation. The Harmony card is calling to let you know that it's time for you to make choices in certain relationships. The bonds you form with others are really about you, even in the most difficult situations. They're meant to be mirrors for you, always reflecting back what you need to see. Ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Is this partnership for my highest good? And how can I make it stronger? Are we teaching each other? What have I discovered or am still uncovering about myself through this union? Are the people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can? Within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that you've hopefully gleaned, or in some cases one that you still need to learn. And I felt really the transmutation of energy here from the masculine side. What am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? And is this partnership for my highest good? How can I make it stronger? Are we teaching each other? What have I discovered or am still uncovering about myself through this union? Are the people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can? And this is what I feel is becoming crystal clear for this masculine Taurus, who is being drawn into your life. Let's finish with a Journey of Love card for this weekend's energy. And you have the spaces between the words. The colouring of that card comes in perfectly with the Harmony card here. The third eye said that the card was about intuition, inner seeing, inner knowing. The spaces between the words. I do find that I feel the masculine energy is here. He's struggling to get his words out. 24. So much the energy here of not being afraid to look into your eyes. When we look for guidance, we often look for words that clarify, reassure and help us find our authentic path through the chaos. Yet there is also guidance in the spaces between the words, between each letter, between all the happenings in our lives, where there is nothing to be said, where there are no lines to be coloured in, where there is just openness. And those are the times when we need to freestyle. We need to do or not do, based on what is happening for us right in the moment. Often there is far less to do than we think. Often we don't need to think. There is a space forming around you now. Sometimes we can sense this subconsciously. Sometimes when we sense this subconsciously, we feel exhilarated and excited, anxious and nervous, and not even sure why. There is a sense perhaps that we wouldn't mind having a map of this unknown terrain, or perhaps we are happy to wing it and make it up as we go. Either way, there is space to just be. It is a receiver for the divine presence. If you have a lot of space of unknowing around you now or within you, then just know that there is a lot of divine presence to be received. It can't be explained really. It happens between the words, and yet without it, there wouldn't be any words, any guidance at all. The oracle speaks to you. Enter the space and let go, for your time to receive is upon you. Be blessed. Okay, Taurus, the poem is called Daybirth, and it's underlined. The eastern rise of time, on newborn wings, burst out across the lifeless crowd, and sings its climb to heights unknown, of beauty, warmth, and power upon its throne. to fade again in western sky, and only for a moment lie, before it takes its course again, to breathe once more in heart of man. 10 minutes, 15 seconds, Taurus. Okay, there's your reading for this weekend. Bottom of the deck, I did see the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck before I started any readings today. It was Spiritual Union. Let's have a look now. Card number three, it's the Three of Pentacles, recognition and reward. And there's a masculine here who has his palms on his thighs as he is bowing. He seems to have a medal that's been placed around his neck. I feel like he's been knighted. That's beautiful. Okay, Taurus, that's 11 minutes for your reading. Gemini, let's have a look into your energy for this upcoming weekend. Well, it's upon us, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I just saw 11:11 on the counter. So I feel like this reading for you, Gemini, is regarding Saturday and Sunday. Let's pull 3 cards from the Psychic Tarot. Gemini, the sign of the lovers. That was in Taurus's reading with harmony. Have moving on. The Six of Swords. There's a masculine here. Looks like he's got a, I was going to say a stopwatch. He's got a pocket watch in his hand and he's walking into the light. The leaves have turned from brown in the shadow to a beautiful green, and feels like he's trying to catch. He's got one hand, so in his left hand he's holding the watch and his right hand is by his side, but it's kind of open as if he's feeling the breeze of the green leaves. Green leaves. Okay. Moving on. 'Cause I'm moving on up, you're moving on now. It's time to break free. Nothing can stop me. So I feel we're continuing from Taurus reading. There's a masculine here and nothing's going to stop him. Resting and rejuvenating. This masculine has been meditating, praying, connecting with nature. Has a very strong connection with nature here. He's sitting in the cross-leg position here, under the trees, sitting on the grass, and both his hands are open at his sides as he's receiving. This masculine is now receiving all that he rightfully deserves. He's being fulfilled by nature. It's like he's lisping. He is. He might be lisping. Stuttering. He's listening to the breeze, to the trees. Heart chakra. This is beautiful. It's all green. Just have the heart chakra symbol here. Like I said, this energy is just the green grass of home. This masculine's following his heart. Numbers. The cards numbers are 644. And I was going to look at the bottom of the deck in a moment, but it's actually just kind of flipped out from the bottom. We have, oh, interesting, because it's not meant to be in that deck, it's the spaces between the words. I must have put the Journey of Love card in with the Psychic Tarot. I've shuffled those cards as well, and it found itself. 1414 was on the clock then. Temperance. It found itself on the bottom of the deck. Let's go to the Journey of Love, and I will have a look at the bottom of the deck in a moment. Or the Psychic Tarot. Okay, Gemini, let's have a look what the Journey of Love message is for you. 1441 was on the clock then. Heart of the moment. Well, seeing as we have the heart chakra here. It's card number 16. The card is red, where the rest of the cards really indicate this green energy. Green and brown with the tree trunks and the brown leaves. This masculine has grounded himself. He's become centered. And with the heart chakra here, it takes me to Taurus's card of passion ignited. And I said that there was half of a green, like circle, an orb that was underneath the flame. So we have heart of the moment, card number 16. Gemini, let's read this message. You are entering a time in your life where past and future are colliding. In this present moment, you have a powerful opportunity to decide how you wish to continue in a certain pattern of relating or not. This may mean leaving a relationship or starting a new one. But even if you cannot yet make that decision with peace in your heart, you can still partake of the heart of this moment and decide how you shall choose to be. So that's really interesting, because the masculine here is very much indicating that if he hasn't, or if he cannot yet make a decision with peace in his heart, he is still partaking of the heart of this moment and deciding how he should choose to be. So will you speak? Will you choose to let go of shame and criticism, of judgment and anxiety, of loss and despair, and just be with your own heart now? Will you choose in this moment to trust yourself? I feel like that's the masculine talking to you. Will you speak? Will you choose to let go of shame and criticism, of judgment and anxiety, of loss and despair, and just be with your own heart now? Will you choose in this moment to trust yourself, even if that trust says you have to wait a while longer before you can make a more long-term decision? This is a time when you can alter your future, stepping into relationship with another, with the divine, with yourself in a new way. Even the smallest choice for love is a step in the best direction. You have the heart of the divine within you, and it's not too hard for you to choose love. Let go of the people who want you to choose jealousy or fear or doubt. Their games are not nearly as fun. Choose love, and who knows, maybe they'll join your party instead. This oracle brings you a message. You are in a transition zone in your life and relationships. It is one moment that will manifest as many opportunities, where one choice will open up many pathways to fulfillment for you. We always have the chance to create our future with our present choices, but at this time, you are in an especially fertile karmic period, having just come out of a cycle of learning and about to enter into a new cycle. This is the time to be willing to take a chance or a risk, to be happy within yourself, no matter what is going on around you. Your life is about to take a karmic turn, and you can feel peace in that knowing. Very strong message here, I feel, coming through from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. Can you be patient? Can you wait a bit longer? Love provides the opportunity to express the core essence of our very nature. It touches us at a level of feeling beyond the human norm and renders our beings incapable of a feeling with greater depth or wonder. Love is the fabric of life. Love is the fabric of life. It is the substance that holds it all together and the magic that opens the unknown. It is the quality that speaks to our soul, that opens our heart, that excites our spirit and allows us in its presence to become something greater than ourselves, something more than we are alone. Okay, Gemini, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Awareness. It's the magician area. It's the area the magician's in, the divine masculine. The divine masculine is aware. Divine feminine. there is a message within this message for you. It's card number 1. I feel the Divine Masculine is taking care of his needs. Awareness. This card is one of the key reminders that you already possess all of the tools to guide and direct you in your life, whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skill, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage. They're all part of you. Once you learn to tap into and use them, you'll be amazed by the power and effect they can have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. Together, you can manifest change, whatever the desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. This card represents your ability to create your own reality, to set ideas into motion and watch them grow. This card is often drawn when you're ready to switch direction, start a new project, or change careers. Now is the time to use positive thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from negativity. Knowledge is power and can lead to success. By having faith, keeping your willpower strong and directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic from the universe, you can accomplish anything and everything you set out to do. Traditional tarot archetype, the Magician. There you go, Gemini. Okay, let's move over to Cancer. Cancer, let's have a look and see what is on the cards for you guys this weekend, and then I think I shall have a little break between these readings. Okay, Cancer, I'm using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. 3 cards, and you would like a lot more than that, and they've all flipped over. Cancer, victory and success. Now, before I look at the other cards, I can feel that there's a masculine in your life. It's not you. There's a masculine in your life who's feeling quite high and mighty, and it looks like he's blowing his own trumpet. From the highest peak. Okay, this masculine is confidence. You've never seen him so confident in your life. He's at his highest peak. I feel this could be a karmic energy here, Cancer, as in you're associating with a divine masculine, and how do I say this in the most politest way? Your job's done. You've helped this masculine to reach his peak through the lessons that have been learned through your relationship with this masculine. So he has elevated, and it is due to you. And this is, I feel, the energy of it's time for you to I was going to say move paths. So your role's done here. You'll be elevated onto a higher path yourself. I don't believe you've come to the end of the road with this masculine now. So what you came here to do, to accomplish, has been accomplished. This masculine has reached elevation. That's victory and success. That's all I can say. Balance. We have an angel here, a masculine. So I'm singing the song, you must be an angel in disguise. I can see it in your eyes. Ooh, you're an angel. You're actually seeing that there's some very magical, mystical qualities about this masculine. I feel that you know there's nothing that you can do. He needs to be set free. He's here for a greater purpose. And it's time for him to go. He has all the tools that he needs. It's card number 11. This masculine is balanced, he's confident, and he's ready. And he's ready to fly. Patience and planning is next. The 7 of Pentacles. That's someone who's been waiting for this to happen. Is that you that's been waiting for this person to set themselves free? I feel this masculine now has courage and confidence. I do feel this is a relationship that you knew wasn't going to work out, but rather than you, how can I say this? It's like rather than you pushing this masculine off of the cliff, you've kind of led him to the edge of the cliff. You've like directed him. I feel this masculine may have been a pushover before. And that was your role, to help him to become elevated. There's a lot here about their self-worth, about how they allowed themselves to be treated. So patience and planning here. This is all part of the plan. But when this masculine here claims his freedom, which I feel he's done, it's being claimed. The divine is claiming this masculine back. He's divine, he's an angel. I think you know that. You can see it in his eyes. You know that there's no stopping him now. I don't think you want to stop him. You shouldn't want to stop him, because that was your purpose. Great things will come. I feel for both of you, because you're being redirected, Cancer, onto a different path. Patience and planning. That's normally a masculine that's standing there. Not much is kind of ripening from the bush, and then all of a sudden, feel the energy of the burning bush here. He's had a message from God. He said he's calling. Fulfillment of wishes. This masculine standing on a leaf. He's got a treasure chest there. He's smelling the roses. He may be confident, but he has a very calming nature about him. He's very certain about what he's wanting to achieve. Now, the 9 of Cups is normally suggesting a single masculine who is free to do whatever he pleases. And that's what he wants to do. He wants to do what pleases him. And so should we all. And then prosperity begins. It's a nice energy here. This is about wishing each other well. If you can wish each other well, then wellness will come to you. There's 2 hands here over kind of like, well, let me say an acorn tree. It's not, it's a peach tree. It's about how you've supported each other so that you can grow and be fruitful. Very interesting reading, Cancer. Like I said, after this reading, we're just going to have a little break. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Spiritual union. The energy here is about you helping each other to prepare for your true desires. Right, I'm going to leave it there, Cancer. We shall get a card from the Journey of Love. There's the energy here about this is about the love of the lesson. This masculine and you are being redirected to inner peace, inner harmony. And there's the energy of you being on a big lesson of love. Did level 42 sing about that? Lessons of love. Okay. Can we finish Cancer's reading, please, with a Journey of Love card? Seed of the Heart. Now, interesting, because with the Prosperity Begins, that's well, it started with a seed. There was a seed of intention that was imprinted before conception. And but this masculine's most definitely grown. He's accelerated. Let's have a look at this message. Card number 25. Within each one of us is a divine seed of love waiting to blossom into fullness. We don't always know what type of blossom we shall be, however, and sometimes if we try to figure it out in advance, the blossom in itself can cause us anxiety, pain or fear, because it is taking us in an unknown, unexpected direction. We may even fear that the direction we are heading is away from our life path and purpose, as if that were even possible. The seed in the heart arises as guidance when we are unfolding in a new manifestation of the divine light within. It comes as encouragement to trust, to surrender, to allow, and to be as open, unthinking, and ready for the unexpected as possible. A plant just needs the right conditions to grow healthy, and if you have ever seen a blade of grass pushing up through a crack in a pavement, then you'll know that when something is meant to grow to the light, it will do so, even against the most apparently insurmountable odds. This oracle brings you guidance. The right conditions are being brought to you, the most perfect support for your own divine blossoming. Trust. Know that the seed in your heart knows how to grow, and life supports it. It is also a sign that something in your relationships is sprouting, a new energy, and don't be afraid to try new ways of relating now, as your life energy supports it. Cancer, let's finish with this poem. When sky can imagine the dark awake in awe, light pervades and bears the vast, tranquil mystery, softly caressing the blue, bold birth. It was 3303 on the clock as I said that. Okay, let's take a quick break, guys. I will catch up with you soon when we will be continuing with Leo's reading. Okay, I'll catch up with you soon. We've already said that. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.